It is Chris Brown, your real estate professional and a marketing entrepreneur. I hope all is well. It's another beautiful day, another episode of State of the Real Estate Market. Guys, we're getting up there. We are getting up there with the number of episodes that we have. So, guys, I am glad that you are continuing to support. I greatly appreciate that. As you guys can see, I'm wearing my Biggie t-shirt today, but definitely we got an interesting topic today. And when I say interesting is because it's not something that's talked about often, but it comes up all the time. And that is about odors in the home. And it can be a high-end luxury home, or it can be your traditional first-time home buyer, condo, townhouse, it doesn't matter. I've run into this on multiple levels where there may be some type of an odor that is in the home. And trust me, guys, when homeowners are looking at homes and they're going through this process, it's such an emotional roller coaster. And something as simple as an odor will throw people off. Now, the current market that we're in right now, they may, look beyond that in the current seller's market that we're in. But trust me, odors, it goes a long way. And one of the things, especially with my sellers, I'm always telling them, hey, let's have a specific scent. I like warm scents, warm, spicy scents, or something that's refreshing. And it also depends on the room, especially if it's like in a bathroom or a kitchen, something where you want people to feel a little bit more stimulated and not so much so sleepy-ish. So keep that in mind if you are using unique smells. But we'll go over a couple of options that's out there that people are using. I think we're having like five or six different items that we'll go over, options for you guys this is how to avoid certain smells, because you're going to cook. When your home is for sale, you are still going to cook. You're still going to eat. If you have your family still wants to eat. They don't care if it does go under contract. They need to eat. And even if your home does go into contract, if you have a potential buyer, they're going to come visit the home during that process because it's typically an inspection. They may come and get another look. So keep that in mind. So as we move forward here, we're going to dive into what kind of smells that are out there or smell avoiders that we need to utilize so that we don't get stuck. You're not scaring people away. All right, guys. So as always, we have a lovely little presentation here. It's nothing too fancy, but it is something just to let you guys know, hey, as a homeowner, you need to know how to avoid odors when selling your home. Trust me, you definitely need to do this. So this episode is just a couple of items that I figured that may make sense, and some that you're like, oh, I never thought of that. So I'm going to show the top 3. Number 1, baking soda. This is so old school. I believe everyone, I want to assume everyone knows about baking soda. Okay, guys? Because with baking soda, if you have an odor that's in the refrigerator, if you place that baking soda in the refrigerator, it absorbs the smell. It does. I don't know how it does it, but it does it. So I know growing up, we used to keep a slightly open box of baking soda in the refrigerator so it can absorb all those smells. Because a lot of times when you have different foods that are in there and the smell is mixing up and you open up the refrigerator, you're like, woo, so you want to keep that in mind. Okay, guys. So baking soda, you probably already have it. If you don't have a box of it, it's not very expensive. Go to the dollar store and get some. You just go to your local Walmart, grab some. It's very inexpensive. Okay. All right, now the second one, top, I say it's up there. It's potpourri. And this is kind of I still call it old school, because I know I've talked to people and I've seen it where people, they place potpourri and some type of a clay pottery type of item. And what they do is they place like a candle up under the pottery piece. And what the candle does is and they place water with the potpourri. It's kind of like a bowl, and it warms it up, and the smell is so, it's a good smell. As long as you got a good smell in potpourri. So this is another option for you guys using potpourri. Potpourri goes a long ways, and it's inexpensive, and you get a lot of it in like a little small plastic bag. You place it into the little pottery boiler, and it simmers and it cooks, warms up the water, warms up the potpourri, and the scent, the smell, it smells the room, and oh man, it's good. It's bringing back some good feelings. So if you ever been in a potpourri store, oh man, that's like one of the best smells, because it's like, it's so many different smells that are going on, it's stimulating everything that's going on with it. All right. So potpourri. So we have baking soda and potpourri. And here's a third one. It's I say it's a very common one. It's the vent hood, or your hood vent. Go ahead and turn it on. If you know you're cooking something that is, that will be a little suspect, go ahead and turn on that hood. Now, with this particular hood, I want you guys to see how the hood starts mid-wall, and then it has a little thinner piece that goes all the way up through the ceiling. So this is the proper hood, where it takes the air from the kitchen, and then it sucks it out, and it goes through a tube, and it blows it to the exterior of the home. Not into the attic, but to the exterior of the home. I've seen that before, where it just blows into the attic. That's no good. Okay, guys? But I want you guys to know, these are like top 3. These are some good ideas. Potpourri, baking soda, just turn on the hood if you're cooking something. Or even if, especially a lot of people turn it on, like if they burn something, they'll go ahead and turn on the hood, kind of get that smell, kind of pull that air out of the room, the bad air. So it works the same concept. Just turn it on, let it run for a little while, pull out some of that bad air so you can replace it with some fresh air. Then I figured I would. Those are some of the top 3 items that I came across doing some research, and also just that I typically share with my clients, okay? But I also share a few others, and I figured I'd share those with you guys in a moment. All right, so now that I'm a little bit bigger here. So guys, I have 3 other items that I wanted to share with you that I personally use. Do I have 1, 2, do I have 3? Okay, yeah, I have 3. I had to go down to the kitchen and grab a few of these. But hey, what about this guy? I know at one point it was very scarce. Put some Lysol, air freshener, just blow it in the air. It's not difficult, guys. Lysol, something not too fruity. If you're trying to get rid of a scent, and not too overwhelming. Sometimes if we spray some type of air freshener and you got an odor going on, and it's just funky and fresh, it doesn't match. So make sure you have some air circulation, but go ahead and put some of this up in the air, kind of get the process going for you. Some Lysol, some air freshener. Febreze has a pretty good set of air fresheners. That's what we use at the house. So if you guys may want to try some Febreze, that helps out. Febreze air freshener works wonders. It works wonders. All right, what else do I have here on my desk? You guys see that? This is real lime. This is lime juice, or even lemon juice, lime or lemon juice. What you're doing is you're going to get a small pot, place it in the oven, get it boiling, and you put lemon juice, lime juice, or even whole lemons with the rind on it and everything. Just cut it up, slice it in half, slice it in quarters, just place it in the water, let it boil, let it simmer, and just that steam that's going into the air, obviously it would take a little bit of time, to fill up a room, but it does work. It does work. It does eliminate smells. All right, and one of my favorite, well, I won't say favorite, but this is a strong one. This really takes over smells. growing up, used to have some friends and family. They used to eat particular dishes that would basically run you out of the house. That's how bad the smell was. So what they would do after they cook this particular meal, and some people, they enjoy this meal. I don't understand how and why. I guess I got the tail end where I came into the house. I'm like, what is that smell? They're like, oh, that's dinner. I'm like, I'm not eating that. You know what I mean? So, but what would help with that smell is some good old, let me see you guys here, some good old vinegar. Yes. So you can use white vinegar or apple cider vinegar. Basically what you're doing is just grabbing a pot, pouring the vinegar into the pot and simmering bringing it up to a slight boil, not a full boil, but so that it steams, and letting that run. You'll be surprised how it takes the smell out of the air. Some people mix it with water, do like a 50-50 mix. But trust me, it works. It works because, I tell you. But hey, guys, I wanted to share those. So we shared 6 different ways of being able to avoid odors in your home when you're trying to sell. Obviously, air fresheners are great. Placing one near the front door. That's a little tip to you guys. Place an air freshener near the front door of the home. I even had clients, what they would do is that they would place, if they had like an electrical outlet on the outside of the door, if they had like a little porch area, they would place a scent on the outside. So as people are standing on the outside of the home, they start to be, it starts stimulating their senses. They'll put a scent outside and it starts to stimulate their senses. So that's another trick for you guys. So that's 2 tricks right there. Tricks and tips. Tips and tricks. Air freshener near the front door, inside or the outside, goes a long ways. Sets the tone. As people are walking through your home, you want to start stimulating the senses, the thought processes of particular buyers. Really welcoming them as they are viewing your home. So you guys can take that to the bank. Take it to the bank. So. But guys, I gave you 6 different tips. There's other items that are out there that can help you avoid having a smelly home when you are trying to sell your home. But those are just a few, just to kind of get you started. There's carpet fresh. People put carpet fresh out, and then they vacuum the carpet. There's essential oils. That's another good one. Very good one, actually, to tell you the truth. Essential oils. That's a very newer one that people are using. Essential oils. That is amazing. I use essential oils just to stimulate myself, like when I'm studying or trying to focus on something. It goes a long ways. So, guys, I didn't want to take up all your time today, but hey, be sure to like, subscribe to this channel if you find this information to be valuable. Or if you know someone that's in the process of selling their home, they have some thoughts, they have some questions about things that they should do, go ahead and share this information with them. They'll find it very valuable, and I hope you do as well. I enjoy people liking, sharing, and leaving comments on the information that they have absorbed. This is something I bring to you guys once a week, just bringing you different value regarding the real estate market, especially for my sellers. So, but I run the gamut. So if you're buying, selling, or even investing, contact me, realestatewithchrisbrown.com. You guys have been fabulous, and I appreciate you guys. Feel free to contact me. Information should be down there in the content in the text that's there. Great episodes that are coming up. We have another great episode about HUD homes. The topic, it's not a topic, actually it's going to be a special topic. We're going to do something a little different for this upcoming. So guys, keep posted for next week's HUD topic. We recently just had the mortgage corner with Michelle Fry, mortgage expert. She came in and provided so much information about what's going on and how the interest rate changes are going to impact people buying homes as well as even selling their homes. Because if you sell your home and you're staying in your current market, that means you got to buy one as well. So keep it in mind. It's very important. All right, guys. So with that being said, hey, it is Chris Brown, your real estate professional and marketing entrepreneur. Appreciate you guys chiming in. Take care. Have a great day.